and now it's absolutely huge and wonderful. This young man was one of the founding members, moved on in his own life to become a teacher. He works on the radio, he's been on television, and he's just a terrific guy. I'm honored to call a friend. Let's welcome Mr. Jim Flaherty.
Hi, good evening. I'm Jim Flaherty here at tonight's Top Stories. Earlier today, an oil tanker ran aground, spilling 200,000 gallons of oil off the coast of Bridgeport, Connecticut. Sources say the spill has already caused over $2 million worth of improvements to the Bridgeport shoreline. And in other news, it took 7 security guards at Dodger Stadium to restrain troubled actress Lindsay Lohan after she tackled a ballpark vendor who was yelling, "Coke here! Get your Coke here!" Further restraints became necessary when Lohan jumped onto the playing field and began inhaling the entire right field foul line. And the city of Springfield marked the anniversary of the Simpson trial by having another Simpson estate sale, which went something like this. Well, Marge, what do you think?
Oh, homie, look at all these people here for our yard sale. So exciting.
Ooh, Simpson, eh? Well, I think I'll pick up this box of office supplies. Seems we're a little light down at the plant. Sir, the items in that box match the items pilfered by one of your staffs in Sector 17. Oh! Ooh, in that case, Simpson, I was thinking you return the items before I fire you, fat butt. Excellent. That was the Simpson estate sale, and that's the news. That's 2 weeks update. Thank you. My name's Jim Flaherty, and 2 days ago, I turned 65. Oh, yeah. I still got it. I just can't remember where I put it half the time. It's probably in the fridge with my keys, my car keys. That's where that always is. Humor me a bit. Please clap if you're over 50 here tonight. Oh my gosh, yes, my people. Oh, so glad you're here tonight because if you're sitting at home and you clap, the lights would go off, right? So it's much better here. Much better. Oh. Yeah, you know, and you guys can relate to this. By applause, how many of you have been to some sort of family reunion or wedding in the last few years? How many? Okay. Go find the group of like over 60s, okay, and just listen into the conversation. They only talk about 3 things. They talk about surgeries they just had, surgeries they have scheduled to have, and all the meds they're taking, right? Because and folks who are under 50, I'm going to warn you, as you age decade to decade, the number of meds you take goes up exponentially. Oh my goodness, it does. It's like a reunion a few years ago. I'm staying with my older brother, and we're up, and we're taking our morning meds. You know, we're that old, and the sibling rivalry never goes away, folks. Okay? He's like, "Well, Jimmy, I see you're taking 40 milligrams of simvastatin. I only need to take 20. "Oh, really, Tom? I see you're relying heavily on Viagra. "I only need Cialis. "Yes, when the moment is right, why pause to take a pill?" There we go. So, as Rick said, I'm also a high school teacher out in Western Mass. And I also live, yes, where are you from? Somebody said, woo! You're from Melhoe, Northampton. Oh, wow, that's like Cambridge West, isn't it? Yeah, unbelievable. Great town. Anyway, I live in the same small town where I teach, and so to tell you what my life is like, I can't even go shopping at Big Y without getting swarmed. "Oh, hey, Mr. Flaherty, I wanted to ask you about Caitlin's last test." "Oh, Mr. Flaherty, so glad you're here. I wanted to ask you about Michael's last report card." And, you know, it's like am I sitting at home and saying, "You know, honey, I just don't get enough parent conferences. I think I'll go down to Big Y and hang out for a while." Here they are. They all find me. And, you know, normally my professional response would be to run as fast as I can. And I got half my students work there. "Mr. Flaherty, aisle 5 is open, go, go!" So there not today because I'm at the deli counter and I already took my number. Trapped. So by the time I realize this, I'm looking over, I got like 3 or 4 parents lined up for conferences. And, I hear the woman in the back is on her cell phone. Yeah, Mr. Flaherty's here right now. You better get down here. There's only 3 people ahead of me in line. And don't forget the report card. We've got them. Yeah, that's my life. But, you must be a teacher. You love that. Here we go. So, anyway, in all fairness, I love the parents. And my favorite time of year is when the parents come up to the high school for quality time with their teachers, the kids' teachers. And you guys call it parent-teacher conferences, right? Now, is that what you call it? Oh, okay. See, I call it apple doesn't fall far from the tree night. The best part is the next morning I'm looking out at the kids in my class and I'm thinking, all their crazy, annoying issues they have after an evening with their parents, they all make a lot more sense now. Yeah. But I'll tell you, the most frustrating part is, I'm a product of the mid-20th century, okay? Report card comments back then, you just told it like it was. But now, and everybody's being politically correct, and we can't have things sounding negative, everything has to be positive. So we have to use comments based on this preset, computerized list of report card comments, and they're ridiculously PC. I'd rather just tell it like it is. 40 years ago, you would have said, child is uncontrollable. Now we gotta say, child acts independently. Back then, child is disruptive. Now, child is spirited. Draws pictures instead of doing work. Creative. What a load of crap. What a load of crap. I'd like to see report cards sent home with teachers personally giving their comments on a voice chip. Like, you've seen those cards, those greeting cards? Yeah, you open them up and you got the theme from Game of Thrones and whatever. So I think teachers should record their own comments, should say a person with their voice, and say it with Hallmark. So you open up the card, you can hear my voice saying, "Take away the freaking cell phone!" And you can have my face on the front going, Here we go. So, anyway, a lot in the news. Going to take a quick survey, non-judgmental survey. How many, by applause, voted Democrat in the last election? Okay. How many voted Republican? Yep, we're in Massachusetts. But third, how many felt like, what's the difference? They're all a bunch of liars and hypocrites anyway. We're all screwed. We're all going to hell in a handbasket. There you go. So anyway, let's see what the president has to say about this. Please welcome the president of the United States. Questions. All right, anybody have a question? Yes, back there. Go ahead.
Donald, is your tower compensating for something?
Sir, I just got to say, here's an example of the failure of our education system. This poor man, this high school graduate, cannot read a simple card. Right. So anyway, yes. Any real questions? There we go.
Sir,
yes.
Sir, how will you build the wall when Democrats won't fund it and the border is being flooded with immigrants?
The answer is sitting right there. These people are down there. Why are they here? They're looking for work. I'll hire them. I'm a rich guy. I can do that. I'll pay them cash. I'll get them the tools to build the wall themselves. There's the labor force, folks. And they can do it from the other side. And then it's a win-win for me, because that's great. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. How about another one? Another question. Anything over there?
Mr. President, why
yes.
do you keep lying?
Why do you keep telling the truth? All right, there we go. Who's got a question?
Sir.
Yes, go ahead. oh, these people are animals. And the punishment should fit the crime. It really should. I was going to send him out on a hunting trip with Dick Cheney, but Cheney won't return my calls. I think we should put him in the bleachers of Fenway Park, dress him up in Yankees uniforms. You know, when it's bat day, you know, just let nature take its course. That's it. Wipes the slate clean. You know, very clean. I love the environment, very clean. All right. So anyway, folks, I just want to say that we will make America great again. And we will not fail. Because for generations, there's been a saying in the Trump family, where there's a will, there's an inheritance. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. Just want to leave you with my favorite thing about doing comedy around the country is how different states have designed their license plates to reflect the state's natural scenic beauty. Minnesota's 10,000 lakes, very, very nice. Washington's Mount Rainier, natural scenic beauty. New Jersey's toxic sulfur clouds. On a clear day, you can see exit 14A. That's my time. I've been Jim Flaherty. You guys are great. Back to your champion.